Hello, folks. Candy says she had herself a job interview today. We know a lot of people are going to doubt her, and not without good reason. However, her story, to put it simply, sounds exactly like what we would expect to hear if it had actually happened. It really sounds like stuff hiring managers would say, and things Candy would say and do as well. We're gonna use HK as a red flag alarm for hiring managers and work it a bit like the way penalties sometimes occur in ice hockey. We're gonna use this sound. Whenever a red flag pops up, then wait for her to shut up for a brief explanation. The job is janitor at a private Christian college or university. Take it away, Candy.
Yeah, and it was late at night that I got an email for a job interview, and I'm not gonna say which college or university that I had a job interview at. I would be surprised if the stalkers illegally found out. That would be so creepy. But you know, so I went to the university at I went to go and I went to get breakfast, and I was trying everything I could to not cut it, or and this was like a last resort. But interview or not, I would have had no choice but to cut it. I was trying to hold on, but with the interview, I went to the interview, and they had two managers, I guess, that kind of interviewed me, and they asked me what my background is and my situation and stuff, and I told them, and they said that they really want to help me, or that they really would like to help me. I explained to them the truth about what happened, with the fake misdemeanor charges with the illegal swatting and stuff like that. And I'm glad they believed me and listened to me, But they said, unfortunately, even though I never broke in and entered anything with my disability.
Mentioned being gang stalked.
So, I told them how the stalkers had, threatened me and said that, if you don't sell your soul to the devil, then, because...
Crazy thought alert.
People would be able to understand it. Both the managers seemed like they were supposed Christian people, So, they would be more understanding about people, talking about selling their soul to the devil or whatever. But, so they said, even though you are innocent though, but those charges about breaking and entering, you'll be deemed unsafe to work on the campus around these kids, even though it was college. But she said,
janitors are trusted with keys.
That I would be deemed unsafe to, work around, the kids, the college students and stuff like that. But even though I never broke in or entered anything, she said breaking and entering because I told her about how the stalkers, called the police and illegally swatted me and lied on me and said that I broke into the library with a screwdriver, and the police believed them without fact checking, and that the judge wouldn't listen to me. He wouldn't look at my evidence or anything like that, So,
unwilling to accept feedback.
Oh, I'm glad it's quiet right now. But,
easily distracted.
As soon as I said that, now I'm starting to hear people talk. I shouldn't have said that. But yeah,
Paranoid thinking.
She's obviously a bad fit for this position.
So, I mean, well, she said, misdemeanor charges. Before I even explained, what the misdemeanor charges were and what the stalkers did, she was telling me that
refusal to accept blame.
That with misdemeanors, that they do background checks and take it very seriously, and that unfortunately I won't be able to get to work that job, and so it must be like that with other jobs too. So the fake Mark Russell perp, he's not here in New Orleans. He went to the job interview. She had gave me some water and apple juice and crackers and a banana, And I'm like, well, wow, I'm surprised there's anyone that still cares, But I would have been the type to be dependable and pretty much always getting to work on time, because I came to the interview maybe about an hour early. But
failure to follow instructions.
The girl at the desk, she sent me away and told me to come back at 10 o'clock. So she told me to go roam the campus or go somewhere else or whatever. Well, it was too hot for me to sit outside for a whole hour. But, so I went somewhere and, cut all my hair off and panicking about how I look and everything, and I came back and, with my hair cut,
going in before the haircut.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad I was able to safely cut my hair without injuring myself or, thing of the mascot flashing the devil horns. And I felt uneasy in my spirit, and I felt like, well, this may not be the college. Come on, man.
Paranoia and short temper.
This may not be the college or the job I may not want to work for this college anyway. If they have the mascot posing, flashing the devil horns, But that makes me feel really bad. Come on, man. What are you doing?
Short temper.
See, that whoever's making that noise, they're not telling him nothing. Now, it threw my focus off.
See what we meant? This sounds too real to be something she made up. Of course, on our end, it seems fairly obvious that two hiring managers were faced with a dumpster fire applying for work. They probably thanked God or Jesus, or both, depending on the denomination, that she had a record. And no doubt they felt awful for her. Not awful enough to donate, we guess, but enough to avoid being doxxed.